Good day, everyone. This is Woman to Woman, and I'm your host, Miss Nene.
And I'm your host, Lisa.
Good evening, listeners. Today, we're going to talk about holiday spirit, the good and the bad about holidays. What you think, Lisa?
I love the holidays, especially Christmas. So let's talk about it.
Well, first off, let's talk about the dark side of holidays. Were you aware that a lot of people with mental health issues sometimes have their relapse or setbacks around the holiday time? Did you know that?
Well, I didn't know it was people with mental issues per se, but I do know a lot of people get depressed around the holidays. And the people I know are just fine. But it's all about because you want to buy Christmas gifts. And first of all, I don't understand it because it ain't y'all birthday, people. We celebrating the birth of Jesus, so I don't know why anybody getting a gift. But even still, that ain't Jesus' real birthday, but that's the day we celebrate it. However, it's like, why are you getting all depressed and in debt?
Well,
We go out and spend all this money, and I'm the same. I ain't no different, especially since I got these grandkids. It's just like over the top.
yeah.
Over the top. And it's like, why? I'm not doing it this year. I'm not gonna be paying next year, previous year.
Well,
I ain't doing it.
Well, from what I understand, just by doing a little research, and not only research, but my line of business, I come in contact with a lot of different people. A lot of people do get depressed around the holiday time.
They do.
And I guess it's between being stressed over end of year deadlines, dysfunctional families,
Correct.
the loss of loved ones,
Mm-hmm.
poor eating habits, habitual drinking, and then not only it's cold in the winter time, holiday time.
Well,
and
not for us in California, but for some.
Well, that type of weather also enhances depression. Like up in Seattle, a lot of people up in Seattle, from what I understand, have a high depression rate.
I have
up
a
there.
brother in Seattle. My brother.
Is he depressed?
No.
Well, he's.
But I love the cold weather. I don't understand why people get all depressed. I would love to see 4 seasons. That would be nice.
Yeah, well, you need to move.
Yeah. But I love it. It's all nice and cozy. You get to open up the windows.
Yeah,
the air come in. You get to use the oven.
But
Have the hot smelling.
But when the
cooking
sun
all good.
is not out and it's dark and gloomy, a lot of people do get depressed.
Because you're already dark and gloomy in your heart. That's why, and in your mind. But if you're happy and bubbly and cheerful, I'm sitting in the bed like, give me a throw blanket.
I lost a sister and a brother. My brother passed away, was it 2 weeks? No, or a week before Christmas. And my sister passed away on Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow. That's rough.
But I don't seem, my down feeling comes for my child, because of the divorce and everything. It's just a different situation, like how she grew up. Christmas were blown out of here for us at my house on Christmas. But she did make a comment, she said holidays because it was Thanksgiving. She said at Christmas and Thanksgiving, she said holidays are not the same, and that kind of made me sad. I knew what she meant. We talked about it, but I don't feel depressed like that.
That's good.
I just, I feel sad for her, because it's just a different situation than what she grew up with. And she's 16 now, so she better hurry up and get over. She'll be 18, Okay, I'm sorry to say that, but it is. And then I dealt with a guy whose ex-girlfriend was schizophrenic. And I noticed that Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, she would always relapse. And then we found out later what the triggers were. And it was me. It was me, believe it or not, that realized that all of her triggers would happen at the holiday time. No one else realized that because no one else was really paying attention. But
maybe they were too close to the situation.
Well, yeah, you know.
And they were used to it.
They were used to it. They were just like, oh, she's, tripping again or whatever. But I was the one that said, hey, have you guys ever thought that, paid attention to realize that it's every year these months, and they were like, oh my goodness, you're serious. So once they started talking to her, found out that certain things happened to her as a child when she was a young girl, that triggered.
It happened during
holiday
seasons.
time. Yeah.
Wow.
So
wow.
I don't know. I just think that we all are susceptible to all these up and down emotions and feelings. So we just got to make the best of it and remember what the holidays really mean.
The reason for the season is Jesus, people. And then those that do Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, it's a meaning behind all of it. Now, I like the Kwanzaa because of the fact that you have to make the gift.
Oh,
you can't go buy it.
Is that what? Really?
Yeah, Kwanzaa is a 7-day event. Mm-hmm. And you make every day you are supposed to make a person a gift. Now, to me, that's way more meaningful than going out and buying something. But I'm good. I could go buy. Yeah, that's a Black thing, culture. I can go buy something, and still be meaningful because I gotta know you.
No, let's celebrate Kwanzaa this year, Lisa.
I'm not making no 7 gifts.
You gonna make me
I can call on my kids, my daughters.
No.
I need help. I'm not creative. I'm not creative.
It doesn't matter. That's the purpose. Let's do Kwanzaa this year.
What we gonna make? Oh, I can make you a card like my granddaughter.
Don't tell me what you gonna do.
Put some rhinestones on it.
Don't tell me nothing. You're so disrespectful. Okay. I mean, I want to be surprised.
Don't be trying to make me do something I don't want to do.
Can we celebrate Kwanzaa?
We can.
Seriously.
All right.
So we make gifts for 7 days.
Exactly.
From Sunday to Sunday?
Yeah, it's a week.
And Sunday to Saturday.
We're gonna look it up. It's a week, but it's a whole week, and then we will tell the viewers because we're only here once a
Thursday.
Week. But then we could do a live Facebook something. We could do something.
Yeah, let's do something live so we can exchange our gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's
interesting.
Gonna be cool.
There you go. And got me going back to school after 40. Now you over here got me doing Kwanzaa
arts and crafts.
All right. But I love the holidays. The only thing what I love about it is family, friends. You get together, you have conversation, you eat. Now we do this in our family all the time. So
you guys used to do your Sunday dinners.
Yeah, I used to do Sunday. I told my family this year, look, I'm tired of y'all. I seen y'all all year long. We ain't had weddings from March all the way to October with the other stuff in between, birthdays. So I'm like, look. If you don't see me for the holiday, I love you. Okay? But they will see me because, we got some exciting news and I'm going to be going to some people's houses. But, I don't like the food.
Yeah, you don't like holiday food?
I don't like turkey. I don't care for dressing. I don't like macaroni and cheese. I don't like
you make potato. It all. You cook it all.
I cook it all, but I don't eat it.
Right.
I don't like it. I'm like, can we do Mexican? They be like, no. April, it's traditional. I don't want no turkey.
But you guys don't just do it with your immediate family. You do your sister-in-laws and all that, right? Yeah.
And we invite people, we're not that type of family where you can't bring nobody. If you got somebody and they ain't got nowhere to go, you bring them. Because that's what it's supposed to be about.
Now, I remember, oh my goodness, my mother passed away a year ago from Alzheimer's.
Yes.
Oh,
it's still fresh.
It's just horrible. So, I remember growing up with 12 kids, and they all had kids. I didn't. Everyone would be at my mom's house.
Know you were ancient. When you had Jay.
Everyone would come to my mother's, and me and my sister right above me, Pinky, we would list all of my sisters and brothers, and next to them we would write their kids' names.
Okay.
So my mother didn't miss any of her grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
That's a very good idea.
Yep. So
help a mama out.
Yeah. So we would get, once they got a certain age, they would just get money.
Right.
My mother at that time had like 70 grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-grandchildren.
Blessed.
Like that
Wow.
many. That's how big the family is.
Blessed.
And we all would go to my mom's. As everyone started getting older, they started creating their own traditions.
Correct.
But people would still stagger in and out of my mother's. When I set up home for myself, we would always have it at my house.
Right.
And I remember the first time I had Thanksgiving. You remember this, when that ex-husband of mine butchered the turkey because he didn't know how to carve the turkey, because he was, me and this generation are slightly different than our fathers.
Yes.
So he butchered the turkey. So next thing you know, everybody just grabbing, cutting. Yeah, it was a complete disaster. But it was my dysfunctional Thanksgiving.
All right.
And we had a ball. But now that I'm, single, it's me and my child or whatever, I will cook at home, but we don't have the big crowd,
Right.
Easter was pretty big this year because I had, my stepdaughter.
Well, I didn't get no invitation.
Whatever, my stepdaughter, her
I don't
fiance,
need one, no.
Your daughter-in-law was there. Your goddaughter was there with her kids. My daughter had friends over. It was just a lot of people,
Right.
there. So it was more of a holiday, but that's spring.
I know, but you've been in such a funk.
I have.
And I'm like, come to the house. No. But I know how it is, because I lost my mom in 96. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I've always told you it doesn't get any easier. People used to say, it's going to get easier. That's a lie. Not in my world.
You're able to deal with it.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
What can you do? But you have those certain days, and the holidays are hard.
Yeah. And that's why the depression rate goes up around holidays.
But the thing that always kept me going was my children and my family and being around a lot of people.
Well, now I'm okay with my kid. Before a minute, I didn't want her around me.
Right, but
y'all know the first episode we've ever done.
Okay, Generation Z. But you didn't even want to be around nobody.
Right.
That's what scared me about you. You was just isolating yourself.
Yeah.
You didn't want to be around nobody. So,
I still have those moments.
Yeah, but like I tell you, you got to let that go.
I'm trying.
Let it go.
My sister, the matriarch of our family now, my big sister Gail, she was over a couple of days ago, and she says, "Did you do something with your mother's room?" That's what she would say. It's our mother, but she'll say, "Did you do something with your mother's room?" And I'm like, "I'm working on it." She's like, "I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna do it. You gotta get through,
Right.
And because my daughter, I'm like, "Oh my God, I smell my mom. Mom's here. Girl, Jamie been wearing her perfume. When I found that perfume, I was like, give me my mother's perfume and don't you put it on again."
Why you do my niece like that? She okay?
No.
Just because she want to
Don't touch my
smell
mother's
like
stuff.
her grandmother?
No, had me thinking mama was there visiting me.
Don't take her happy. Don't take her happy.
I was like, you better get out of my mama's perfume.
That
Girl, I
is so
snatched it and locked it up.
sweet.
But, holiday, Thanksgiving, we just really need to focus on the real meanings. It's not about the gifts and all that. Just be thankful for the people that you have, the people that's been in your life,
Right.
Breaking bread, eating dinner, enjoying each other's company.
And how about helping other
people? And that's something that Bree used to go to the shelters. That's something
Right.
that I want to do with Jamie
I've
this year.
been saying I want to do that forever.
Well, let's do it this year with our last.
I know Randy's going because his coach asked for him last year.
Oh, okay.
But he asked me for him this year too. He has at his church, they feed the homeless or they do something. So he asked me, and I'm like, he will be there this year, and then I donate whatever he asks me to donate. And so I'm going to go too. So I'll let you know the date.
Okay.
I'll let you know the date, and because it's important. But the thing about it is, I called shelters like
it's hard to get in contact with the mom. Yes.
Okay. Once I did get in contact with them, they act like they didn't need no help.
Right.
I'm confused. What?
Yeah, like you bothering them.
Yes, that's how it was. And I'm just like, wow.
So then we just need to find the right ones, because I wanted to go to a children and women's shelter.
Okay. Like for battered women?
Battered women.
Okay.
And I wanted to just wash their hair,
right.
Wash
give them
it,
some services.
Give them some services or whatever. And that was like hell, going through hell and hot water.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But
and I was donating all of my time and my supplies, everything.
We were doing the same thing, and it was just like such a big thing. But that's why a lot of people just go through their own churches.
Yeah.
Because if you belong to a church, most churches are giving away food baskets. They're giving away toys for tots. They're doing a lot of different things. Depending on how big or how small the church is, you're normally doing something.
Right.
But let's talk about the food. Okay,
so be careful around holiday time, people.
I don't have no problem. I don't know about this holiday budge. I don't know about it because the food I like ain't on the table. The only thing I really like is the greens and the chicken and the ham.
And you love my chicken.
You know what? Don't get me started on that teriyaki chicken, because you ain't cooked that chicken for me, and God knows where. And I think I perfected it, but it still ain't quite like yours. I'm real angry about this chicken, people. But if that chicken was on the table, I'd be eating it too.
You so silly. You've been talking about.
I've been talking about that chicken. Too late.
Oh my God!
I've been talking about that chicken since Jamie was 4, 3. I'll be fine.
No. Yes, but
I like the ham, and I like and April, my sister's potato salad is the bomb.
Is it? Well,
best ever.
Mr. Bailey has the best baked potato salad. Have you had that?
I have not. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
But that's all I eat is ham, greens, and potato salad. And now that I'm getting older, I can't do pork. So people, my body ain't taking it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't even do.
I can't eat pork, and it's a trip because we ain't supposed to eat pork.
But you make the best hams.
I
think I cheated, huh? You made my ham, huh?
A couple of times.
You made my ham twice.
For Easter and something else.
And I'll tell everybody, they be like, your ham is so good, girl. I know. I'm just, what?
How you gonna pick the ham, send Bree and one of your friends to pick up the ham, and then didn't even invite me over for dinner? She a cold piece of work, people. I'm gonna fix your meal and I ain't even invited. All right.
You probably cut off of it anyway. No, my Thanksgiving spread will consist of ham.
Right.
I don't like turkey, but I can make a turkey, but it's always ham, some type of baked lemon pepper chicken or some type of chicken.
I'm so sick of chicken.
Yes, but when you know,
it's your teriyaki.
Yeah, sometimes chicken. It's teriyaki chicken. I usually would do chicken with the ham, lemon pepper, and teriyaki barbecue. I would do those two, and then macaroni cheese from scratch, greens and cabbage. I cannot do my mom's dressing because when all my other sisters were learning how to do it, I was laying on the couch playing like, I don't want to do that. I'm sick. I don't feel good because I was just lazy and the baby.
Well, did she use sage or poultry seasoning?
I don't know because
is it green?
I know it has I don't know. It's the bomb
because I don't like sage.
I have yet to taste dressing like my mom's, but my oldest sister Pinky and my niece Sherry, they're very close.
All right,
so Sherry, they'll bring the dressing. or Sherry usually come to my house for holidays. Her and my nephew Isaiah, who I love to death, and my niece,
I can't believe how grown he is.
Yeah, and my niece Taylor. Sherry's my niece, and Taylor and Isaiah are my great niece and great nephew.
Right.
19 and 12. They usually come. So Sherry makes dressing kind of like my mom because her mother is my oldest sister.
Right,
so she learned it from her. But when you would ask my mom, how do you do that? She say, I don't know. You just have to watch me. Well, how much? Just a pinch.
We don't measure.
Yeah, it's like, what's a pinch? So
to taste.
Yeah, so you have to watch her. And I never had the patience because I was moving fast. So
that's why you don't know it. Because all you needed was the main ingredient. Because Christabel could make some bomb dresses. So can my dad.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then, the dinner rolls and whatever dessert just a nice spread. And lots of Grey Goose. Huh?
Because Grey Goose
make a girl get loose.
That remind me of Pinky.
She's so silly. Grey Goose make a girl get loose. Grey Goose make a girl get loose.
Okay, now what about Christmas? So that's my thing. You had the same darn thing for Christmas?
Well, last year on Christmas, did I do gumbo?
I don't know. I do gumbo every year because I come from a different...
I think I did.
My family tradition is different than Randy's family tradition in the food because they just do the turkey, the ham. They do that same thing for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Well, New Year's... I didn't. Oh, no. It was New Year's I did gumbo this year because we stayed home with the kids. Chris came over with her kid. We had a house full of kids, and we were partying with the kids, and I was making gumbo, and the music was
So you did it for New Year's.
I did it for New Year's.
I grew up with Thanksgiving. You got the turkey, the ham, all that on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Christmas, it was gumbo, because my grandmother is from Louisiana.
Yes.
So Christmas, it was gumbo. New Year's,
black eyed peas.
Yeah, I don't like black eyed peas, but she would cook black eyed peas and okra with the chitlins.
Okay,
but I would just eat the okra out the peas.
I can't eat the chitlins anymore.
I can't. It's pork.
Let me tell you,
I will eat it and suffer.
Let me tell you, I can't even eat them. The last time I tried to eat regular shitterlings, I got sick. My head was hurting real bad, and I was done. I was like, okay, I'm too damn old now, but I can eat a slab of bacon, so I don't know what the chitlins was.
I know the difference.
However, I fried chitlins for someone else.
Right, and I
can eat fried chitlins.
That should be like bacon.
It kind of is like bacon. Kinda. Yeah, you still
really
have
thin.
to clean them thoroughly, season, boil. And after you boil them, then you drop them in a deep fry, and they're like onion ring, straw, bacon strips, something. So I fried chitlins.
And I don't understand that because I don't get sick off of bacon either. And I'm thinking maybe because I only eat 2 or 3 slices.
No, I eat half a pound.
Shame on you. I'm going to need you to cut it out.
No, really?
Yeah, and I'm serious. Cut it out. 3, 4 slices is the most.
Well, I got sick.
But my thing is, I can eat bacon and don't get sick. But if I eat a pork chop, a pork roast, anything pork, I will be sick.
Really?
As a dog. I just stay away from it. Like I told my husband, I don't know how you do it. Because if something make me sick, I stay away from it. I don't like being sick. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. But I will take a day. And I will eat some chitlins and be like, I'm going to just stay home because I know I'm going to be sick. Now, that's bad. It's so good to me. Annie sent me a bowl. Yes, I make them. And Annie sent me a bowl. I got a little sick, but it was just a little bit. Uh-huh. But it was so good.
I can't do it anymore.
I just put your foot in it.
No, the concept
of
the chitlins. I can't
clean them. That's my problem.
And I think once I got old enough to start cleaning them and eating them, maybe that's why I got started eating them, then I would get sick. So I just stopped eating them because I figured, okay, something's not right. It's not agreeing. But then my ex-husband wanted them fried.
Right, because I had never heard of them fried until you told me. I was like, what?
And then he would eat them so much, he would be super sick, like throwing up like for 2 days.
That's ridiculous.
But that's because you can't eat And I'm talking about a regular dinner plate, piled up like, you know how you order the Awesome Blossom onions from Chili's, yes. How they're piled up?
Yes.
He would have
eat all that.
I watched him eat 3 bowls of chitlins like that, 3 plates of chitlins drowned in ranch dressing. And he was sick. And
you can't eat them. See, my thing is when you pull them out, you got to cut them because they too long.
Yeah.
So you got to cut them. But my thing is.
But yeah, I'm good.
I only eat them once a year. So. It's like, that's considered moderation, people.
Yeah.
At one time, I hadn't had them for years. I haven't had them for like 3 years or something. Like, it's been a long, because I don't want to clean them.
Yeah.
Even though they sell them clean.
And you
I don't trust that. Yeah, I don't trust that. I got to clean it.
Oh, I can't even look at it. The thought of looking at chitlins right now.
And I love the smell. Everybody be like, it's steak in here. I'll be like, it smells so good.
When you put enough onion in it, does smell good. But I'm good on that. So I'm thinking this year, I'm going to do, Thanksgiving will be traditional. Okay. Well, you know, my concept of traditional. Right. Christmas will be gumbo, seafood type thing. And New Year's will probably be, we'll probably go out for New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's is just a regular day.
Yeah, we'll probably go out for New Year's.
As you leave it up to me, I'll throw a pizza in the oven, get what you gonna get, because I'm tired of cooking at that point. I mean, your feet is hurting, you've been cooking for 2 days. Ain't nobody got time for that.
You cook like a granny. That's the issue. You cook like a grandma, like you're a real grown-up. I keep telling you.
I've been there for too long.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it was so bad. Remember, I used to cook a full Thanksgiving meal. Even though we always go to family house or we rotate or whatever. I would still, if we went out, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it is, I would still have to cook a full meal for my family. Because when they get home, they greedy butts want to eat. Or my husband talking about, well, ain't no leftovers, I need leftovers. But you know what?
Yes.
But I stopped that nonsense. I'd be like, you better bring you a plate. I'm not doing all that cooking. But the boys are all grown, and it's just 4 of us. And one of them don't want to eat. He just melting away. He looks wonderful, but he don't want all that stuff. He like, nah.
He's an athlete, that's why.
No, I'm talking about the other one. He ain't no athlete. He just like all about his figure. He like, I can't have that. I'm not blaming
because he's Mr. Debonair. I don't know what you're talking about, but that is
he looks good.
That is Mr. GQ, and he is fine.
My baby looks good.
Yes,
he'll tell you in a minute.
That's her third son, y'all.
He turned down food like it ain't nothing. No, thank you. No, thank you.
He don't turn down a cup, though.
Yeah, he do. On the weekdays, we was just talking about that yesterday. He like, nah, I can't do that. Too many empty calories. I'll get it in on the weekend.
I heard that.
I'm like, well, you gone. But
yeah, but he looks amazing.
What about the Christmas tree?
Oh,
okay. The Christmas tree.
Real versus artificial.
Well, I have to do artificial because I'm an asthmatic, and so is my baby.
Okay.
I prefer real because I love the scent that it brings to the house. It's not the same, though. It's not.
Do you buy the pine cones and stuff them in your tree?
I do. And then I set them at the front door so when you come in, you can smell all the
poinsettias.
Cinnamon. Oh, yes. I just love it.
Yeah.
Now, his doctor has her tree up all year round. I love that idea.
Who's doctor? Your son's
yes.
doctor? Really?
We just went, and now it's decorated with Halloween stuff.
Oh,
just beautiful. She has it up all year round in her office.
I heard that.
And I love it. I'd be like, I wish I could do that at home.
Oh, you can do what you want to do.
I ain't got time for that.
No, well, with me, my last 4 Christmas trees have been artificial, but I have 2 artificial trees that are really nice, big, you know, and I just stick the cones in there and put all my stuff on it, try to get some type of concept so it just don't look like
I love the Christmas tree. I do not like decorating it though.
What I hate is taking the tree down.
I don't like decorating it or taking it down. It takes me a couple of weeks to even decorate the tree. Because I got to do something different daily. And I have not had a real beautiful tree since my son left, because he used to help me decorate the tree all
Your
the
oldest?
time. Marcus.
Aww.
That boy used to help me, and he decorates the heck out of his.
Really?
I need help, and I don't have the patience. But, girl, I went in the Hobby Lobby. Oh, you could just live in there.
Really?
I'm just like, oh my, but I don't like it's. That's why I think it's a family event. Now I see why people do decorating the tree on Christmas Eve. When the whole family, yeah, you know, you see movies and stuff.
You're supposed to have your tree up after Thanksgiving. Well, right, or is it before or after Thanksgiving?
Well, once again, because that's how we grew up. Because I grew up where after Thanksgiving you put up the Christmas tree, and then the Christmas tree would stay up all the way
New Year's.
Into the it'd be after New Year's. Now that's my
pet peeve. And if you're lazy, it may just be Valentine's Day with a damn tree.
And see, and my pet peeve is I always take my tree down before New Year's.
Why?
Because I grew up like that and I can't stand it. I can't stand the fact that the tree is still up at the New Year's. It needs to come down. I'm like, this is a new year. Christmas is over. The celebration was great.
You're whack.
Even though I said I want to keep it up all year round, but then I'd have to change the decoration. See, that's too much work. Ain't got time for that. I got enough work to do. But I'm like, but I knew a couple of people. They would always go get their trees on Christmas Eve. The family would come over and decorate. I understand.
Eesh.
Because when you're doing it by yourself and you have no help, which is my situation, it will take me about a week.
Okay.
Because I need to add this and add that. I can only do so much in a day. Well, and then look, just decorate the front. Forget the back. Ain't nobody gonna see it.
Okay, I've done that. That is so ugly and trite, but I've done it.
It is. I'll be like, but wait a minute. I need to decorate the back, but ain't nobody gonna see it.
I've done that. That is so horrible. But here's one of my biggest pet peeves. Growing up in the city, my father used to be in the newspaper for our decorations on the house.
The bomb.
Oh my goodness, I miss those days.
So it was just lit up.
My father,
he had it out there like an amusement park.
He would have a Santa Claus and a sleigh with the reindeer on the roof.
I love it.
He would have, and he would say, "Come on, Nee, let's go get the tree." We would go down to Firestone and Downey.
Yeah.
He'd say, whatever tree you want. You know, I'm the baby. Whatever, me and
was
Pinky.
It flocked?
Well, I don't know the difference. I just go to the tallest one that looked like it would never stop. And we knew it wouldn't fit. He knew it wouldn't fit in the house. Me and Pinky used to do this every year.
What did he do? Chop it down?
And he'll say, that's what my kids want. That put it on. Strap it on.
Exactly.
And we drive home and they give us the little trees in the little containers, you know. And then we get home. And he knew it wouldn't fit, but just for us, he would try to get it in the door. Won't fit. Pull it out. He get his ladder, his saw.
Yep.
Go down. And then he say, y'all think this it? I'd be like, yeah, because it's still huge.
Yeah.
And he go to the front door. Still won't fit. He used to have to chop it down like 3-4 times.
I'm sure he did.
Just because that was just our thing.
Y'all over there picking out a 10-foot tree.
Right. Instead of him saying,
that ain't a fit, girls.
Fit. Right, but he would just let us do it. That was the best.
But you know, I love looking at the Christmas lights. I miss that. We used to get in the car and drive around.
They still have those areas.
I know, but my kids are all so grown
but you have grandbabies now.
But that's for them and them to
do. That's for Granny.
No, that is for them, their parents to do. And I love it though. I love seeing all the decorations. It just puts you in the spirit. Yeah. And that's another thing. When you all depressed, go out and look at some Christmas lights. Look at the Christmas tree. Girl. To me, it just lifts up your spirits. You know, when you decorate your house, it's just uplifting. You come in all mean and angry, and you look at the tree and just smile.
And say, damn, I got to take this crap down. I got a whole nother damn project in a month.
Or, why ain't no gifts under there?
Right. Oh, gosh, yes. I'm sure that's
I ain't got no gifts.
Wait, I didn't have gifts until, I was on strike. Remember when I put the tree in the house, but I was like, you ain't getting nothing.
And I was like, no, you was being real ugly. I ain't putting up no Christmas tree. I said, you can't do that, Nee. Every house need a Christmas tree. No, I don't need no tree. Yes, you do. You put the tree up at the last
irritated
minute.
Well, you know what I was going through.
I know, but I was like,
and those that have subscribed, you know what I went through too. So while y'all out there judging me, go back to Generation Z, and you'll know why I didn't put no tree up.
I said, but when you come in, you look at the tree, it's like, you a lie. I'm like, you know what?
I was real ugly acting. But I'm better now, and I'm so happy, and things are so different. I'm going to do my best to just to have the best holiday season. I'm not going to say the tree is going to be stacked with stuff, but last year at the last minute, I went hard.
I know, but my thing is it don't need to be stacked. Plus, the kids are getting older, so the things that they want cost a lot of money.
Well, if you don't deserve it, you ain't getting nothing that costs a lot of money.
Exactly. So,
you want a car? I'm going to go to Toys R Us and get them Hot Wheels.
And I can't put nothing under there for Mr. Man anyway, because he just going to open it like the other kids do. So, I promise you, they used to unwrap the gifts and wrap them back. You find out a lot of things when your kids get grown and start spilling all the beans.
So when they open, were they surprised? How did they act when they opened it?
Oh, they act surprised. But you know me, I'm like, they up early. I'm like, well, we got to pray first. They're like, come on, let's pray. And they go open their gifts. I'm probably still in the bed. I don't, but I don't even put his stuff there until Christmas Eve.
Wow. I'm going to need him to not be one of the kids.
Okay.
I need him to be he can't help it. He anxious too.
Yeah. I'm like, this don't make no sense.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do my best to have a decent, holiday.
This Christmas is going to be good.
Why you say that?
Good Christmas. I just feel it in my spirit. And I'm not spending a lot of money.
I'm not spending.
I'm buying pajamas. I'm buying one big
all
gift.
The practical stuff and one big one, huh?
Right. I'm buying one big
like
gift.
Easter, for me, everyone gets some type of Easter basket or Easter bag, but...
Yeah, and it'll run out the pockets.
Oh, yeah, I was like, ooh, and then... it was stuff that they need, practical stuff.
Right.
And if you don't have a practical mind, if you weren't brought up thinking practical, like if that's not your tradition, you'll be offended, because one person that was visiting us, I gave deodorant, nail polish remover, the sponges, a vanity, a mirror, your favorite candy, condoms,
that's
practical
good
stuff. And they were like, what you mean? You saying I stink?
Sound like a college student.
Lotion, body wash. Yes. Then I know your favorite candy. I'll throw your chips, your candies.
But see, that's because we make our own baskets. Right. A lot of people don't make their own baskets. But see, I was brought up where my mom made my basket, and I make all my kids' baskets, and they grown and still want baskets. Right. Excuse me, no, people. I'm gonna need y'all to go make your own baskets. I ain't got time for that. This is ridiculous.
Well, the basket that my mom would made me and Pinky, we would give them back every year, and they're the same basket.
Correct.
So It's funny because
give me back my basket.
Pinky and I were talking. We were like, Nene. She said, Nee, how come our baskets seem so big when we were younger? Because they're real wicker, like baskets. Mm-hmm. Yes. But we thought they were huge. Right. But now we're
y'all was little.
And so once I got pregnant, I was pregnant. My mom said, this is your last Easter basket. You don't have to give it back. You can keep it for your kid now. And
that's what I did.
And that's what
for my grandkids.
And now that's Jamie's basket, every year.
And y'all keep it, and y'all need to make it. But I still make my grandkids a basket. Did I make a basket this year? I don't think I did. I don't think I made any baskets this year.
Really?
Because I'll give you some lead pencils.
Right. Everything that you need.
A card for GameStop or something.
Right. Bree got a gas card because she's a student.
We all need gas.
She got a gas card, Starbucks card,
Exactly.
She probably got a gift certificate for a weave.
Okay. Because we all need that. Like, thank you very much.
Well, Lisa, it is that time.
It is.
We need to start wrapping up. So do you have our quote of the day?
I do. It depends on which quote I'm going to use. So let's go with a little perspective, like a little humor goes a long way.
A little perspective, like a little humor goes a long way. That is true.
Bye, people.
Bye.